It's Christmas. Happy holidays. Welcome to another episode of Badseed Brighton, a Christmas edition. No bricks and mortar properties this week, but instead I'm going to show you three proper teas. 3 dishes that will be on the Badseed Brighton household Christmas menu. Hope you enjoy them. I love them all. Just wanted to take the opportunity to end the year, say thank you to everyone who's checked in over the last 11, 12 months. Thank you for engaging. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. It's been an interesting year. It's not been the year I expected. But it's been a year. And we'll see what 2025 holds in store. So with that said, sit back, pour yourself a glass, grab some nibbles, and we're going to head into the kitchen. So the first recipe I want to share with you today is chili jam. So my ingredients for chili jam are 8 or 9 peppers, 400-gram tin of tomatoes, 250 ml red wine vinegar, 750 grams caster sugar, a finger of fresh ginger, smells incredible, and that's a bulb of garlic. Then the recipe says 10 chilies. I've made this before and I love it. I've accidentally bought 10 chilies, but then I've got these homegrown chilies. These are the last of the chilies I grew this year. So I'm actually putting 15 chilies in. So I haven't deseeded the chilies. I have deseeded the peppers. I'm going to blitz them in 2 goes because I've got the biggest food processor in the world. They just need to be finely chopped. That smells incredible already. Okay, that's just the remainder of my veg. Forgot to put the blade in the processor. Okay, try again now with the blade back in. Oh, it works much better. And then once that's chopped, that's going straight in a pan. Okay, so I've got my peppers, chilies, garlic, ginger in a pan. I'm going to add some heat because I need to bring this to the boil. And to that, I'm going to add 750 grams of sugar, which just sounds ridiculous. But bear in mind, it is a jam we're making. And then to that, 400 grams tomatoes and 250 ml red wine vinegar. This is going to make, I think, about just over, last time I did this, it made just over 1.5 kilos of jam. I'm just going to give it a mix. Oh, the vinegar actually brings it alive. It sounds grainy with all that sugar in there. Good, I think that's thoroughly mixed. I've done this first because this is going to take ages. Okay, second thing on our menu, sausage rolls. And my ingredients for this are 500 grams of pork sausage meat, 500 grams of puff pastry, an egg, a large onion. I like to add pear, gives a little bit of moisture. I'm using conference pears. I think I'd imagine more suitable pears would be better. They're just what I had in the house. And then I'm seasoning with ground pepper, salt, and I'm going to add just a few chili flakes as well. The first thing I need to do is get that onion browning in a pan. Okay, as you can see, the chili jam is reducing away there. Just steamed my onions off, and now I'm going to add that to some of my other ingredients in the blender. Okay, I have my pork sausage meat, my onion, my 2 pears. I've seasoned it with salt and pepper. I've added a few chili flakes, not a lot because I don't want to go mad. And I forgot, to what else I'm going to do. I'm going to add a bit of honey because it's Christmas, and why not? Okay, so now I have put some flour down on my worktop, floured my rolling pin, and I need to roll out my puff pastry. Right, I think that should actually do us. So now it's just a question of spooning our mixture out onto our pastry. I'm trying to kind of divide it equally along, although it's going to get some love and attention. Okay, so I've kind of shaped that into a line along my pastry. The egg, I've beaten the egg. What I need to do here, just go around the edge. Right, that'll do that for now. And then what I have to do is fold it over now so I can get it to seal in a roll. Thing about this is you don't want it to hang about too long because you don't want the moisture from the mixture making your pastry soggy. So if I turn that over there like that, yeah, quite thick there, and squeeze that back in. I don't mind if I have a bit of leakage. Okay, I've got a rough sausage shape there. Then what I just do, what's done from the center working out, just give that a squeeze, just distributing it all along evenly. That doesn't look too bad. Right, then I'm going to give that an egg wash. That'll just give it a bit of colour during the cooking. And then what I want to do now is cut it into, let's say, 3. And transfer it onto a baking tray covered in a tin foil. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. And this is the tricky part. What I'm going to try and do now, just divide them into individual sausage rolls, just so more of it gets a bit of a nice brown. So it's actually, I think, well, I don't know, maybe the 15th here today. So my plan is make these ahead of Christmas next week, and it's one less thing to do. Okay, they've now gone in the oven, 180 degrees C for 25 to 30 minutes, or until they just look a golden brown. Well, there you go. 30 minutes later, they don't look half bad. The only thing you have to be careful of is making sure they don't stick to the tin foil. But I'll work now on getting those off the baking tray. But they're done. Brilliant. Got those off the baking tray fine. So I'm just going to put them on a wire rack just to cool for a bit. Okay, for the final recipe, I am doing another recipe I do every year, and it's Nigella Lawson's Rocky Road. And without blowing my own trumpet, I get good feedback on my Rocky Road. So my ingredients are 200 grams of amaretti biscuits, 60 ml golden syrup, 200 grams mixed peel, 150 grams mini marshmallows, 175 grams of butter, 200 grams of dark chocolate, 200 grams of milk chocolate, and 200 grams of mixed nuts. So the first thing I've done here is combine in a bowl the butter, both the chocolates and the golden syrup, and then that's going to sit on a pot of hot water just to melt down. Sausage rolls are cooling. Rocky Road ingredients are melting, and you can see, I would say our chili jam is about 50% reduced. And that is starting to look like lava. I think I'm going to give it a little longer. Probably been simmering for 2 hours. I think I'm just going to take it down a little bit more. At the moment, I've got my jars sterilising in the oven. They go in jars and lids. Wash them. Don't dry them. They go in the oven at 160°C for 20 minutes. Jars and lids. The chili jam is still reducing. Oh. Rocky Road ingredients are starting to melt. Sausage rolls are cooling. Pretty happy. Next job, I've wrapped the nuts in a tea towel. That should do. Okay, so the nuts are going to be my first ingredient in my Rocky Road. Got a nice mix there of larger pieces down to dust. Going to add my marshmallows and my peel. Obviously not a UK thing, Rocky Road, but we like it. The amaretti biscuits need to go in, but again, need to be broken. But you don't need to sit and watch me break up 200 grams of amaretti biscuits. Chili jam, I think, is done. It's gone darker. It's become thicker, a bit globby. Taking it off the heat now because I don't want it to burn. But I think we'll leave that to cool down, and I think we're good. Okay, that's all my ingredients combined. What I'm going to do now is transfer them to shallow takeaway tubs. I've picked up from the Chinese over the year, and then once they're in there, they go into the freezer. And there we go. That is the fruit of our labours. About 19 sausage rolls there, about 1.5 kilos chili jam. We've got 4 tubs of Rocky Road. So I'm going to leave those all to cool or freeze, set, whatever, firm, up overnight. We'll look at that again in the morning. So I'm going to enjoy a bit of this. You might prefer 10 rather than 15 chilies. Beautiful though. Love it. Okay, really nothing else for me to say other than, again, thank you for all your engagement and support in 2024. Let's see what 2025 brings. To you all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and of course, Jouyeaux Noel.